I just got a very wild rumor about a possible upcoming A7S3 firmware update that actually is completely different than any firmware update we saw before from Sony. And if you're interested into this, please take 2 seconds time to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to not miss any of my upcoming rumors. Yesterday, an anonymous source dropped quite a big kind of rumor in my rumor box. First of all, it's an anonymous source, it's not from my trusted sources. That means that obviously it can be completely made up or fake. Usually I don't post of kind of rumors on my channel, but I thought this would be worthy to be shared, because if it's true, big if it's true, then it's kind of really dramatic change in the Sony firmware policy, and I think it's worth it to be discussed if you would like it or not. Basically what he's saying is that he saw a presentation file that detailed a forthcoming update for the A7S3. The slides showed 2 future firmware updates for the A7S3. The A1 was not mentioned. The first update is labeled as Professional Filmmakers Update and listed true 4K DCI, 24p recording, focus map, Cine AI, in-camera anamorphic squeeze, LUT importing, instant function menu, and standby movie function. A price was listed of $370 for the update package. The second firmware update was labeled as version 3.0 and listed focus breathing compensation. This update did not have a listed price on the slide, but said July 23 as the date. So basically what this source is saying is that there are 2 firmware updates coming for the A7S3. The first one in July being a normal update with focus breathing compensation, which is something requested by many cinematographers and videographers that do own the A7S3. And this firmware update would come for free, of course. And Sony would also, for the very first time, offer a paid firmware package for $370, so quite heavy price, and you would get a ton of new features, but you would have to pay for it. This would be a very first for Sony, but it's something that we saw with Panasonic Lumix. They are doing it for a couple of years now, offering paid firmware updates. I have no idea if this is business that actually works at Panasonic, but apparently Sony could copy that idea to generate more cash flow and make more money out of the current camera. I don't know if that rumor is true. So it's coming from an anonymous source. I said before, it could be completely BS, it could be made up, and usually, like I said, I wouldn't post this, but I hope the trusted sources will watch this video and confirm or deny it. Moreover, for me it was important to see what your reaction would be if that rumor would be true, if Sony would decide to go this new path to offer all the possible new features through a paid software update. I think this could be a good compromise. It might sound a bit upsetting that you have to pay for it, but on the other hand, you would have Sony really working to improve your camera by adding completely new features. So it doesn't make sense that you pay for that work. And it could be a good compromise to know that if you buy a Sony A1 or Sony A7S3, there will be in future always options to upgrade it through paid software packages. So let me know in the comment system what you think about this. If you think it's something that you would accept as a customer to pay to upgrade your camera. And as soon as I have a confirmation if this rumor is completely BS, which really could be, or if it's true, I will post a new video. So again, subscribe to this channel to not miss any of my upcoming updates. If you want to see how that firmware Sony saga is going to end up, if Sony will react somehow, if they will offer a paid option for current camera owners, let's see how it ends. But I would be happy if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I see you soon with the next update.